Hi, here are some of the new updates to my long-ranged howitzer in Fallout. As you can see here, I have added a placement system using this detonator device. The system places the howitzer in the direction you are facing, then moves you to the firing position. Here I double-clicked the howitzer, which allows the howitzer to fire, but doesn't force the camera mode that allows for the long-distance projectile tracking, as the camera mode currently displaces the player, which allows the loading of the environment physics. Here, accidentally, because I wasn't in God mode, I was obliterated and eviscerated, atomized, forced to not exist without my consent. As the projectiles blew me up, here is a further demonstration of the new placement system. In this scene, we colonized Doc Mitchell's roof and turned it into an artillery position to fire at the Good Springs Prospector Saloon. Here is a showcase of the Mojave outpost being used for something else other than a nuke tent. This does, however, highlight some limitations of using at great heights. This allows the projectile to travel outside of the mod's current long-range abilities. The mod in its current state will be useful on most of the map's mid-heights, but currently have to avoid firing positions that are very high and allow the projectile to move far beyond the tracking system's map loading. However, some exceptions exist, just as when firing at the dam from the fort, as the dam gets in the way of the projectile, making it collide with something. It might not have been noticeable earlier, but in the mod's first iterations, which you can find in my older log videos, it was only able to be fired once. Now the mod supports repeated firing, repeated adjustments, and is a much better experience. You might have already figured out, but I had adjusted the howitzer to fire 10 projectiles per shot for a lap. The mod can still undergo some good developments that might allow it to fire much further, but for now the mod is in a good enough state. I am thinking of having the placement system include some sandbags and other interesting parts that you would expect to see surrounding an artillery position. That would all be automatically placed using the activator weapon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy modding and mod development in this loved game, be sure to subscribe, as I have a lot of experience making stuff and plan to make use of that. In the future, I will be starting a railway mod for Fallout New Vegas.